Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I've just personally with music, I've always had very, very, very high ambitions. I want to see how far I can take this, and I love it so much that I can't imagine doing anything other than trying to be the best artist I possibly can. And I know that everyone in the group is so passionate about music.
I've been, like, that might sound dumb, so YouTube commenters,
Let me
don't
know
beat me
below
to it.
if it sounds no.
It probably will. But, like, I think I've been ambitious, like, my entire life. Even when I was really young, like 4 years old, I was always really kind of like, I don't consider myself cocky, which kind of makes me cocky considering not myself cocky. But I don't consider myself cocky, and like, and I don't, and I do pick a lot on myself, and like, but one thing I know that I'm good at is like, I'm obviously good at what I'm doing now is because I'm like, it's really happening and it's successful, and you must be doing something right. So, but like even when I was like 4 or 5, I was always so pissed that like 4-year-olds weren't making huge studio movies. Like, why won't Hollywood give 4-year-olds millions of dollars to make movies? Like, I want to make a movie so bad. Why can't I just make it now? Which is insane and the stupidest
No,
thing in the
no,
world.
nothing insane about that. No, no, no.
But no, I'm saying looking
Okay,
back
I know,
on
I
it,
know, I
like
know.
I wouldn't give me a 4-year-old. If a 4-year-old came up to me and was like, "Give me $1 million, I want to make this movie," I'd be like, "What are you
I'd
talking
actually be pretty
about?"
impressed that a 4-year-old had the capacity to do that.
Well, yeah, for sure.
To
I
want to
mean,
do that.
but I've always had like ambitions to be like, do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, to work as hard as someone like this guy over here does, I think you definitely have to be very ambitious.
It's just like my love for like music and like acting and like films, like everything that I do. It's not just because this happens a lot. Is that like some actors or whatever, or some filmmakers or not filmmakers, but some music people or some actors or vice versa are like, man, I'm really successful in this. Like, I should try acting because that means like that I would be good. And it's like, you know what I mean? And it comes from like a place of entitlement. But it's like ever since I was like 3, I knew that I wanted to be a musician. I knew that I wanted to direct, and I knew that I wanted to produce. And I knew that I wanted to be an actor, and like that's just like my plan. And I always wanted to, like deep down. And I think it just all came from just like loving stories and like this and like ingesting everything and like putting it into my brain and thinking about it constantly, because that's really all I think about. All I really think about is like movies and music and directing and like all the things that I love, and friends. Obviously, it's not just like I'm on a one-track mind. I have my mind's in like 5 different places at once, but in a good way. Um it doesn't make me bad at one of the things. It's just like I think the ambition comes from like, I don't know, maybe it's in my blood or something like that.